Yo, part 2 of the vid I made yesterday. For all y'all hating ass niggas that's commenting on the video I made yesterday. How y'all doing? Hope you well, hope you blessed, hope you on your purpose, getting to a bag, all that good shit. It's your boy Jay, back here with another vid. Now, there is no such thing as female nature, my guys. Now, I know this might be a wake-up call for some of y'all in the red pill community that's like super into it, you know, like that red pill rage, you know, the girl just broke your heart. Now you going down this path for self-improvement, get on your purpose, hit the gym, all the good stuff. You got to become high value, you got to become high status because these women are hypergamous and it's just in female nature, right? Right? We all heard it. I've seen a million vids too. I know, my guys, I know. The only thing I'm saying is at this point in my life, I have a little bit more awareness of life, and I think I have just some new downloads that I want to share with y'all about why female nature is stupid and it's not real. Because there is female nature, but it's just human nature. We all humans at the end of the day, and humans have certain tendencies to do certain things, and it all starts from our two biological needs when it comes to our biological needs, right? Which is reproduction and survival. We are here to survive and reproduce. Now, does that look different from a man's point of view to a woman's point of view? Yes, that's gonna look different. So let's break it down, right? First things first, when we talk about female nature, again, most people like to say these women are hypergamous and they're looking for the highest status, best suitable male, which is true, but again, it's human nature to be attracted to certain type of people. And the people that we are attracted to are people we perceive as valuable. And the reason why we perceive them as valuable is because they have a ability to improve our chances of surviving and reproducing. So this comes for any type of relationships, man or woman. As a man, you're going to subconsciously need to network with a higher value individual to do business with, to grow your net worth. It's a reason why rich people say your network is your net worth, because when it comes to networking, you have to be intentional about it, similar to dating, and you have to seek out the right people that you're looking for. So how do you know who you're looking for? That's this whole thing of hypergamy, someone who's of a higher value, of a higher status. Now the question has to be, what is that value? Is it status? Is it how the tribe views you? Is it how many followers you have on Instagram? Is it the body? Is it the gym? Is it how much money you got? How much resources you have? All those things could be true, but how would I know that just walking up to you, right? And a lot of us know, who's been practicing semen retention and who's been practicing some of these habits, that we could be in certain situations, in certain rooms, to where we are getting choosing signals, quote unquote, or women are attracted to us when we necessarily don't have as much resources or fame or the biggest physique out or any of these things, right? So that can't be true. So then what is it? And the easiest way for me to boil it down, I think, is confidence, right? Ultimately, people are attracted to confidence, because confidence is an energy. Confidence is certainty in a future outcome. And ultimately, we're looking for certainty, aka trust, aka security in future outcomes. And that goes for men and women. Anytime we're building relationships, unless we want to build low value relationships where we don't do shit, smoke all weed all day, and I bash women. Now, speaking of women, let's go to about women. We could say, okay, now, Javian, I hear you. We want to network with confident, high value people to, you know, because confident people, they're more likely to have the outcomes needed for survival and reproduction in the future, right? So how does this apply to women? A woman, when it comes to her subconscious needs and biological needs to reproduce and survive, she understands that on a subconscious biological level, that in order to do so, I need to find someone who's capable of leading the family in the future. And again, is this status? Is this following? Is this physique? No, it's all just confidence. So at the end of the day, the point of this video is to say that it's not no such thing as female nature. Yes, there's a feminine quality to life, and yes, there's a masculine quality to life, and yes, they have different natures about themselves, but to say a female is the only thing with female nature is false, because every human being has a certain balance of masculinity and feminine qualities. Every human being has that, and the more self-aware you are on where you sit in that spectrum, the more balanced you could be. I believe a good ratio is like 80-20. You know, if you're 80% masculine, 80% feminine, it's a good balance to really do some things, because they both have unique qualities about themselves that's used to improve the quality of our lives, such as masculinity. We're logical, we forward thinking, boom, let's get shit done, order, this is what we have to do today, to-do list, check the boxes, that type of shit. Feminine quality is more flow state, intuition, let me manifest, let me visualize, let me just believe the right things. So we need that combination of both mentalities to ultimately lead to the best results in our life. And to say that just a woman has certain tendencies or certain nature about herself just because she has a coochie, a pussy, don't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, some of y'all dudes be acting like y'all got pussies. The way y'all come in my comment section talking crazy, like I'm the one that's gonna settle for a low quality woman. That's not what I'm saying to do, gentlemen. I'm not saying settle for a low quality woman. I'm not saying simp out. I'm not saying put women on a pedestal. I'm not saying don't put yourself first. I'm just saying heal your mindset about life and humans. If we going around thinking that every woman is just gonna cheat with the next highest quality dude, that's just stupid. Because at the end of the day, people are multifaceted. People have different value systems. On her value system, loyalty may be high, and that's something that she would never even think about doing. On another person's value system, loyalty may be low, and that's something that you end up doing. A lot of dudes step out of their commitments and don't do things that they say they're gonna do. And at the end of the day, that's you also cheating yourself. So the big thing is I just don't like the stigma of like women have these evil underlying tendency to never love a dude fully and just gonna cheat whenever the next highest status dude come in the room or something like that. Like, that's just not how it works. And ultimately, status and, you know, hitting on the same points, but money, status, and looks and all this stuff, it don't really do it. Again, it goes back to your confidence. It goes back to your energy levels. Are you able to hold eye contact? Are you able to show certainty into what you want and what you need and what you want in this life? That's the big thing that's gonna make the difference, not only with women, but in your networking relationships. You know, I might not have the most money, but hey, I could go into the room and connect with anybody because my energy, my confidence, I could go straight up to some people. There's people with tons of money that hit it big in crypto, econ, you know, and they be nervous in person. They can't speak to nobody in person. So who's really the highest value person, right? And we kind of a little all over the place in the vid, but I just had to come out here and make it, man, because it's like, at the end of the day, bro, there's human nature, and humans have a masculine quality about themselves and a feminine quality about themselves. Men tend to lean more masculine, women tend to lean more feminine. A good balance is a masculine man with a feminine woman. You can build each other up and have a family and lead kids in the best light so they can become the best version of yourself. That's the best, highest quality fulfillment, right? And don't take it from me. Go read your Bible and see what the Bible says. Go read your holy books. Not specifically the Bible. The Bible's the one. We're not gonna get into that in this vid, but go read the book and see what it says. Or do it the hard way. Go get all the women. I done had the rotation. Go get all the girls. Go get the rotation. Go get the models. Go sleep with them all. We been there, dude. And see what that leaves you. Empty. Until you realize, like, oh shit, they get to have sex with me. They hitting it big. They winning. Cause that's what you gonna get if you have this mindset about women. Because let me tell you something, bro. A high quality woman is not gonna take the certain shit that we say about how women act. Because at the end of the day, that's not her truth. Because a high quality, high value woman who's ultimately led to be a wife and who's being molded to be a wife, she's not gonna stand for certain disrespect. And the disrespect comes through the way that we speak, the way that we act, the way that we, move our face. And it's not something that we're doing intentionally. It's our subconscious beliefs of watching so much red pill content. It's the reason why, as soon as I made that video out of red pill ruin my relationship with women, I start getting comments of dudes telling me I'm basically simping out, or this is the girl's cleanup man, or I'm a projector, or whatever y'all niggas was saying. And it's just like, that's the automatic trigger, is to be defensive, just like the woman. Kevin Samuels used to talk about it. As soon as the woman want to argue, whatever, it's you get defensive and you immediately want to project your ego. Like, why talk shit? It just shows that you're in your ego, you're in your feelings, you're acting like a bitch, you're acting feminine. That's where they get it from. Like, the women tend to do it more often because they have more feminine energy, but men are just as capable of doing it. So a lot of this female nature that y'all be talking about, this red pill content that y'all be talking about, when y'all be so angry and so emotional, is a lot of the female nature that y'all be talking about in general. Again, going back to the other video, as a masculine energy is logical. You think rational about things. Rationally, what I'm saying is true. Human beings have multiple different energies. Not just women have a certain amount of energy and just all women have a lot of feminine energy. Like, even some women have more masculine energy and feminine energy. Some dudes have more feminine energy than masculine energy. So it's all different. It's all a big cloud. So like, to have these generalizations, which somebody put in the comment section, that the red pill tends to do, is they generalize all women are hypergamous. All women have the capability of cheating. It's not your, she's not yours, it's just your turn. All these different things. Now, are there more stupid women in this generation and low value women in this generation than previously? AKA stupid when I say they don't understand traditional values and the value in traditional values, right? Are there more of those women today? AKA the modern woman, for sure. But are there more modern men who are bitches and seek pleasure over purpose their whole life and play video games, smoke weed, drink alcohol, want to have meaningless sex just to get their nut off? So it's ultimately a mix of both. That's just the state of society in America right now, because we're going downhill, which is why we need, people that understand the word of God to come forward and speak up, because we need those values, we need those principles back. And again, like, if as a man you're seeking pleasure and feeling good over purpose, over what you're put here to do, over what God's assignment is for your life, then you're in the same boat as the modern woman. You the modern man. And that could come in so many different formats. And I think the last format I had to get over personally of this was emotionally. Again, this feeling of almost resentment or anger or superiority complex towards women. And that's just not healthy at the end of the day. It's not going to get the result. Again, we have to think logical. Is it going to get the result? And the reason it's not going to get the result is because a high value woman, again, is not going to tolerate that type of disrespect towards her, no matter how high value, whatever you think you are. Because a high value woman don't give a fuck about the material, because they're more in tune with their spirit, and spirit knows that spirit weighs more than material things. So if you're low value yourself or seeking pleasure yourself in all these different scenarios and doing all these things, and you're attracting women that just want your money, or bad women that's gonna cheat on you or take advantage of you or do all these things, nigga, that's your fault. That's what you are attracting. That's your mindset. That's where you are in life. At the end of the day, if you want better, you have to become better. And part of that becoming better is healing your mindset around the opposite sex, healing the mindset around you. Because you know what this also does? this hatred of women, this superiority complex towards women, it doesn't allow you to become the full man that you were designed to be, because you can't never tap into your feminine side. You can't never tap into your self-care, your self-love, your submission, your obedience to Christ. You can't tap into that without first understanding the woman's purpose here on earth, and understanding her value, understanding her worth. Then understanding that, and through the process of understanding yourself. I'm not saying one come before the other. I think you should understand yourself first and foremost, before getting involved with a woman, because that'll save you a lot of pain and trouble. But sometimes you need those pain and troubles to wake you up about these parts in yourself that you've been neglecting. A lot of us, red pill community, self-improvement, masculine men, whatever you want to call it, we go so hard, try to just work all day. Fuck how I feel. I'm not gonna give my body a rest it needs. What's overtraining? All these different things. And at the end of the day, we gotta listen to ourselves. That's self-love. We have to give ourselves what we need. We have to love ourselves first. We have to cater to ourselves first. And then a woman could come in and cater after you based on how you take care of yourself. She'll see how you take care of yourself, and then that'll wake it up in her. Because that's the feminine nature, is to submit to the energy that you're giving. Submit to the energy that the masculine is giving. Receive that. Cultivate it. Put it back in a better way. But if you're sowing, overworking, not taking time for yourself, not acknowledging your vulnerabilities, not acknowledging your emotions, not acknowledging your traumas, then when she comes with a lot of that energy, which she will, because that's what women do. A lot of y'all just be complaining about how women are, when that's just how they're designed. And we were all designed that way, in a certain way, and have certain aspects of it. So once you start to see those in yourself, you can start to respect it in the woman, and you'll be in a better position to handle it. Because once she start coming with all her emotions, her traumas, her insecurities, her things, you need to be capable of receiving that and giving her what she needs, which is love. But we can't give what we don't give ourselves. And I'm gonna leave it at that one. So moral of the story, bro, self-love. I want to end it on a positive note. I don't want y'all coming for me to comments, man. I don't really care, honestly, but I do want to end it on a positive note for me, because that's my purpose in life. And that positive note is self-love, bro. Self-care. Remove all this hatred for the opposite sex, because that's not self-love. That's self-hatred, because you have parts of her inside of you, and she has parts of you inside of her. And we were meant to come together and work together and use both of those to get the highest result possible, which is fulfillment and the achievement of all our goals. So focus on yourself, King, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.